Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Lewis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Seth Geis, and from the Pastania Studio, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. Doing
Good
well.
man. It's raining here, which is good because everything's on fire. So rain is good, getting some of the ash out of the air, and feeling good, feeling
Yeah,
good. Happy to be reviewing.
nice.
Happy Spirit.
All right. So today we are talking about the Lampert Oro Don Patron. The cigar is a Toro Extra 6x54. Comes out of the Tobacos de Costa Rica factory in Costa Rica. Wrappers Ecuadorian Connecticut, binders from Ecuador, filler is from the Dominican Republic and Peruvian Palo de Oro. Price point is $15. Cigar was released in January of 2022. So with all that out of the way, Seth, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
Listen, I thought it was first of all, I thought it was a good looking cigar besides for the band. I think if you got rid of the band, it was a decent looking cigar. You look confused by that. You don't agree with it? I thought it was a good looking cigar. The
Yeah, it's
band,
fine.
get rid
The
of the
the wrapper
band.
looks good. Yeah, yeah. No, I get what
Yeah,
you're saying.
the band's terrible. The wrapper looks nice.
The band is not ideal.
First third started out with some white pepper, cedar, grassy and hay notes. There's some hay, honey, tobacco, nougat. It was good. Good first third, medium, strength and body. Um, Second third continued with that white pepper and cedar, got a little bit more manure, um, honey sweetness. And the final third was pretty much identical. Medium strength and body, really good burn and draw throughout.
John, how about you?
Yeah, I thought the first third show pretty promising. Creaminess, sweet wood, spicy components, but not like over, not too much, just kind of enough to give some difference, some interest. A little bit of powdered chocolate. It was good. It was interesting. It was engaging. I'd say medium, like Seth said, that's about right. And it kind of led off that way in the first third or the second third. But then kind of as it progressed, there's sort of this tannic wood, which is certainly present on some Ecuadorian Connecticut's, and sometimes people blend that out, and sometimes they kind of lean into it. I feel like they kind of lean into it because that sort of took over the second third, and it's not unpleasant. It just wasn't particularly dynamic for me. A little bit of vegetal note occasionally to break up the monotony, but other than that, last third creamy tannic wood, a little bit of bread, but mostly wood driven. So it was okay. It was pleasant to smoke, but didn't really stand out from the crowd for me. Burn and draw were perfect, but you know that's kind of what you'd expect at that price point, frankly. Aaron, what about you?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with cedar that was had a decent level of toast to it, some mid-level black pepper and a faint wood bitterness. I got some earth that joined in a bit later. Second third saw light mustiness join in, and then the final third saw vegetal bitterness join in when the cigar warmed up about halfway through the third. Um, I thought the cigar had an average flavor profile throughout, kind of focused around that toasted cedar, earth, and black pepper. A bit of a fuller strength version than a lot of Connecticut shade offerings out there, but with the flavor profile provided and the kind of the high price point, I just don't really see it as a cigar icon back, dude. It wasn't anything that made it kind of stand out to me amongst other cigars using similar wrappers. All right, let's get to the scores. Let's start at the top with John at 6.1. Seth gave it a 5.85. I gave it a 5.65. So, John, how'd that 6.1 match up for you?
Man, we've been here so many times. So this is a slightly above average flavor profile with perfect construction, and that's how you get a 6.1. And for me, if it's not at this point, if it's not above a 6.25, it's probably not something I'm going to revisit. And if you factor in the price point, it's definitely not something I'm going to revisit. But the the score matches up well.
All right, Seth, 5.85.
Listen, it's a great summer cigar. It's a great beach smoke. I would totally smoke this in the summertime. Give me the cigars. You know what? I'll even pay the same price if you just sell them without the bands on it. Because it's just, you sell them to me in a bundle without the bands, I'll pay the same price on it. It's a really easy blend. I think it's one of those things that if you spend some time on it, you can pick up some flavors, but at the same time, if you just want to smoke it and not even really think about it, like you could smoke these during a baseball game and it'd be like
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
It's light. I made the joke. Was I alive when I said it was like an affordable Costa Rican.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's, if you look at everything else coming out of Costa Rica, it's super expensive. So this is just like, hey man, this is the affordable, really funky version. So I don't know. I'd like to smoke something with some more Peruvian Peyote Oro just to see what that flavor profile tastes like. But I'm not sophisticated enough to say like that's what really made it unique.
Right.
Give this a 5.85. I'm not gonna lie to you like that.
My 5.65 matches up well. I thought it was an average flavor profile throughout. Really good construction. But yeah, it was not enough to put it over the top for me. And there's probably a couple dozen Connecticut shades out there that I'd kind of put in line with this one, and probably half as expensive. So yeah, just pass for me. Final thoughts from you guys on this one?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what is Lampert. Yeah, they're exhibiting at the PCA this year, I think. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of what they've got for 2023. Check it out. It'll be interesting.
Yep. And there's some various other lines in their portfolio that we'll I think start getting into a little bit coming up as well. So yeah,
that's
be nice to see.
Cool. Hopefully the bands are better.
All right. Wherever you're catching this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Don Patron.